Hey, Aquarius. We're here to do your reading. We are going to use the Season of the Witch Beltane Oracle because I got excited and I don't even want to wait till summer. It's like a May Day Oracle, right? Like that's the Beltane. I don't know, I don't need to explain, but here we are. Let's see what we got for you at this time. I hope you have all been well. Oh, okay. Sacrifice. Capricorn, or Cancer just got this. 36 card. You must find the ebb and flow of life within your very self. Embracing it is embracing truth. The symbology has moon cycles, which alludes to monthly cycles, shedding blood, and then we have manifestation, which is a 23 card. Sometimes they come as a breeze upon your fingertips. At other times they dwell in the depths of your soul. It is a dance between you and spirit as the magic unfolds. Always find that one a little interesting imagery. Just like stuff coming from her chest and going onto a tree. Something to do with growth. It's a little weird. In my opinion, I don't quite get it. Much of these make some kind of sense. That one is just odd. What should I say? Okay. 36 sacrifice. Change. Let's see. 23 manifestation is alignment. Sacrifice alignment. It gives me the thought that maybe you're holding on to something, potentially, or something is just still there. Doesn't mean you're clinging. That is needing to be released for new to be manifested, right? Like, they say like, you won't have the money to get a new wardrobe if your closet's full of old stuff. That's not like hard and fast for everyone, but okay. Fool. Four. Huh. I'm sorry. This is interesting. Overall here is the Four of Cups, right? This individual is actually, in this image, is facing somewhat towards the directions which this fourth cup is coming. But they have these four cups, and they haven't actually spilled. They're not even looking at them. They're looking at the sky, but almost not even where this Pegasus is coming from either. A spectral individual bringing in the fourth cup and the Pegasus. There's like a daydreaming, a wanting, which is actually how you want manifestation to go. But there's this suggestion that you've got those four cups, even if they're not holding your attention. Like you're good in some way, even if it's just 3 cups. boil it down to settling in some way. Could be in any way. Work, relationship, friend dynamic, free time, like you're not doing things that are, they're just getting by, right? Okay. That's the overall. Change and alignment is the issue here, is what we're addressing. So, Ace of Swords to start. Maybe this is the truth that's coming to you. Having that realization. And then we got the Lovers, which is a potential, a decision. Like, now that you know, you can't unsee it. So now what? Right? Arguably now you're weighing things out. This isn't justice. Justice. Is that the right one? Yeah. It's not justice. So it's like there's no determined factor, and it's not judgment either. Because this angel isn't blowing the horn, but they are bringing something to light. Which then has the Hermit going within, deciding, okay, something's brought to light, but what does it mean for me? What does it mean for me? Like, let me walk a path to self-discovery. And I'm being drawn to the serpent at the bottom. I'm trying to avoid this chair squeaking. Now that it's the weekend, maybe I'll get my butt out to the garage and get the oil for it. Anywho. And then the last card is the Devil, which is very similar to this Lovers. If this is bringing something to light, this is seeing the darkness within you or within others. I mean, the hope would be that once you see this, that's the change, that's the sacrifice you'll make, is this stance, illuminating the toxicity, right? Okay. We can wrap our mind around that, right? Truth coming to light. A truth is swords. It coming to light, the angel showing these lovers the decision. Hermit going within, and the Devil saying, there's some stuff not so of the light here. What is not of the light is what I want to determine. So what's the, yeah. I confess some of these readings have been very like, this is what's going on, and I haven't given you like guidance. Sometimes I do. I give you little tidbits of my insight, thus the name of the channel. But I want to be more helpful when it comes to like guidance that the cards can provide, right? I'll give you personal experience, but potential options, right? But everyone's circumstances are vastly different. Okay. A lot of shuffling. Tell us, what is this? Whoa. They went all over the place. Whoa. Okay, there we are. Potential sacrifice. Blame! Huh. Blame. Accept responsibility for my well-being. I dropped it. Drop the blame. I mean, obviously that's what we need to sacrifice. Forgiveness. Acknowledge that harboring resentment box of full of love. Oh, wow. Ha 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 ha. Wow. None of this is off base in the grand scheme, but wow, did that go to a deeper level. Okay. Um, Blaming yourself for your own indiscretions. And I've been thinking a lot about blame lately. This is interesting. I had a conversation with someone I liked about how blame is only momentarily useful, right? Like, oh, should I be? They asked me, this is many months ago, and I don't know why it popped up, thus explaining it to you. They said, like, oh, well, should this be to blame for this? And I was like, sure. Like, blame is in my opinion, blame is momentarily useful. And everybody's different, so, like, you can use blame as, like, a driving force. I know that. Some people operate that way. Great. But for a whole swath of people, blame like ends up being shame and ends up being paralyzing and like debilitating, and we know the same things essentially, but determine, like, sure, blame, like, I blame whatever the frick, like, blame it on the sunshine. It does not matter. Like, blame. Like, don't hold on to blame. Like, I mean, I would advise not to, like, hold on to resentment of others and exactly. Don't hold on to resentment for self, either. Like, if you are at fault, okay, now you know better, do better. Like, and that's a process. But sitting in the, wow, I fucked up, is wildly counterproductive. And we all do it. Like, I'm not shaming you for doing that, because we've all done it, every single human on this planet. There's like a, I don't know if I read this in a book or if I was watching a documentary. I don't remember. But that, like, humans are the only species that, that use self-reflection for something as useless as self-shame. Why? I don't know. I mean, hopefully that you won't repeat stupidity. Okay. Well, okay. I get that. But at some point, like, take that argument like, you can't change your mind because that means you were wrong before and bad you. You can only work with what you know, and when you know more, you are perfectly within your right to change your mind. And, like, an Aquarius knows this. I'm like yelling at you. I'm always yelling at you. What is with that, Aquarius? Is it just because I'm compatible with debating you? So I'm always, like, passionate about it? I don't know. Whatever. Sorry. I'm always passionately debating you. And I think it's just, it's funny. I'm very drawn to Aquarians. As a Pisces, Aquarius in Vedic, I'm very drawn to Aquarians, even if it's not always romantic compatible. Anyway. Love ya. Just putting that out there. You are allowed to evolve. You are allowed to have been dumb. When you're a baby, you eat dirt. You pick something out of the dirt and you put it in your mouth. You might pick up a cigarette butt off the ground and be like, ew, this is cool. Like, no, ew, what? Nobody's holding you to those decisions. So why are we beholden to things that we thought at one time? Certainly when it comes to, like, people that have caused damage that were in control of other people's safety, yes, there's accountability. Of course. Like, that's a whole nother thing. But even those people can come back and say, I was wrong. I want to be accountable for the wrong I did in the past. Let me change course. Right? We're going real deep here, but that's what I'm thinking. Like, if the sacrifice is even your own egoic thoughts about how virtuous, or maybe not virtuous, could be. It just came out. It just came out. How on the pulse, I don't know, it came out like an accent. If you thought you knew way back when, and you ended up being dead wrong, sacrifice your ego. While it is not okay to have caused harm, necessarily, you could change your mind and say, I was wrong. I didn't see things the way I see them now, and I was wrong. That's the sacrifice. Sacrifice. Who you were for who you're becoming. And be in alignment with better for manifestational purposes, so you can have a better life. Wow. And forgive yourself. Assuming you do. Let's caveat that slightly. Assuming you decide that you're willing to change and do better, you can forgive yourself for your past. I mean, you weren't Hitler, right? Like, I think there are those that have forgiven him for their own sake, but not for his. And that's okay. But, I mean, there's a reason he's in history books and you are not. Anyway. That was a whole ride. I hope this was helpful. And I'll see you again soon. Take care.